How to make money from home in times of crisis to pay for your mortgage and without risking your health. That's the topic for today's episode. And without further ado, let's dive in. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. For those who are tuning in for the first time, this is your channel for real estate education. So today's episode is the result of pretty much everything that's going on today, health-wise, and its ripple effect in the economy. So a lot of you have expressed some concerns in the comment section and multiple videos that I've released for the last couple of weeks about what's going to happen in the economy, especially what's going to happen to you and your household. Am I still going to have a job at the end of this whole mess? And in the meantime, what do I do? What if I get sent home? And yes, lucky for those who can still afford to work from home and still get paid. But there are other families out there who are being sent home as a precaution to hold up the spreading of the virus. But those families are not getting paid. And they're worried about affording the rent. They're worried about paying for the mortgage. And at the same time, they're also worried about feeding their family. So I decided to create today's episode as a way to share some of the ideas of things that you can actually do from the comfort of your home, maybe tap into unknown territory, but at the same time expand your skill set and have the ability to create some income in the meantime that it's going to help you ease some of that financial stress. So without further ado, let's just dive into the board. So the way I'm going to teach today's episode, it's going to be into two different categories. So one of the very first things that I always thought of that I actually first tap into when I decided to go online into YouTube or even just investing in real estate is to take advantage of affiliations, right? So what exactly is an affiliation? So you go ahead and you recommend a service, you recommend a product, and then in exchange for that recommendation, if somebody signs up for those services, then you will receive a percentage, right? So a great way to get started with affiliations, it's actually with the use of credit cards, right? Now, for those who are about to just jump out of their seat, hear me out for 1 second, right? So you have credit cards. Why am I highlighting credit cards here? As you know, a lot of people are being sent home. Everyone is doing their due diligence and keeping social distance, and therefore other companies have emerged even more. So let's say, for example, Amazon or Alibaba, online companies, because now people are trying their very best to not get in contact with other people, which means people are staying home and they're actually ordering more stuff, right? So that means Amazon is experiencing a very high demand of household items and to a certain degree, even groceries, right? So when you have cash, you can't place in an order in Amazon. You're gonna have to use credit cards, which is just simply means that the use of your credit card is gonna start going up, right? And by that, I'm not saying rack up in debt, but if you recently lost your job and you have no other choice than to leverage the use of a credit card, you are possibly going to try to do that. But I'm sure that at the same time, you're probably a little concerned about getting yourself into debt, right? So there is a way that you can actually make money besides just simply using credit cards and racking up points. You can also start referring the credit card to friends or family members, because chances are perhaps some members of your family might have lost their jobs. Some members of your family might need that extra cash. So when you start doing referrals of credit cards, depending on the bank that you're working with, they can give you maybe $50, right? So let's say, for example, you have a Chase card and you're using, let's say, for example, the Chase Freedom. And I come in and I say, you know what? I just recently find out that a cousin of mine just lost her job and she is, looking to leverage a credit card that can give her the flexibility of 0%. So that way she can ride the tough times and have the ability to afford groceries for her family, but at the same time, not stress out for interest rates and also have the ability to make points, right? So those are two of the great perks that Chase Freedom could have. And because you refer your cousin, or because I refer my cousin to the use of that credit card, I'm getting an incentive from Chase $50, right? And then in this case, my cousin, because she signed up using my referral link, she gets an extra sign up bonus point. So let's say, for example, if you spend, I don't know, I'm just throwing a number out there, $1,000, we'll give you 500, but because she used my link, she has the potential to receive an additional $200 on top of the 500 that Chase has already promised her, right? But that varies per state. I only know about the sign-up bonuses here in the state of New York, but it could change state-wise. So that's definitely one way that you can actually start leveraging in a way to start passively making income, right? And we talked about Amazon. So Amazon is actually second on the list. So you can actually create an account for Amazon affiliations. And this is the way that's going to work out. So you go ahead and you create an affiliate account, and perhaps your family members create affiliate accounts. What you're going to do is that once that account is created and it's set up, you are going to start exchanging links, because you cannot create an account and then use your own link to buy for household items or anything that's necessary to, for your family. So what you're going to do, let's say, for example, you have your neighbor next door and you guys are, good friends. So your neighbor opens up a Amazon affiliate account, and then you're going to open up an Amazon affiliate account, and then you're going to use each other's link. So every time that person purchase household items or whatever item that they purchase utilizing your link, you can get somewhere between 2 to 3% for started, all the way up to 10%, depending on the item that they're purchasing online, right? So this is definitely a good way for you to earn commission based on percentages, right? Another way that you can make money from Amazon is by utilizing their Audible services, right? So let's say, hey, we're all in quarantine, so we're pretty much bored at home, trying to find out ways to either make money or trying to find out ways to keep ourselves occupied, whether it's watching content on YouTube or maybe connecting with families. Some may choose to read or maybe listen to some Audible books while they're working out or where they're cleaning up or doing stuff around the house. So every time somebody uses your link to sign up for the Audible services and they stay in the service, of course, you will get, I believe, a commission of $5. It's one of the highest commission that Amazon pays. Now you might be thinking, well, it's just $5, but we're talking about volume here. So let's say, for example, you get 10 people to sign up, we're already talking about $50. $50 a day can make or break a household. It's better than nothing, so to speak. And if you're wondering, how do you make this happen? How do you do this? How do you navigate the credit card platform? How do you even navigate Amazon to find out how you can actually sign up for their affiliate program? Don't worry. That's something I'm going to walk you through in a little bit. But first, I want to jot down all of the possible ways that you can actually make money. And then we're going to do the walkthrough in my computer so you can learn how to do that yourself. So back into the board, we have credit cards, we have Amazon. The next thing you can do is by leveraging Home Depot, right? So now I know Home Depot, not everyone has an account with Home Depot, but I also know that a lot of you are real estate investors, or at least aspiring to be real estate investors, or educating yourself so you can set yourself in the path of becoming an investor. So it is highly likely that you either already have an account with Home Depot or that you're on your route to get an account with Home Depot. So Home Depot has an affiliate program as well, but it's typically for businesses. So if you already have an LLC set up, or if you already have a corporation set up, you can actually go on the Home Depot site and apply for their affiliate program. And it's the same thing. I think depending on the value that you handle, they can give you somewhere between 3 to 5%. You have to have a website set up in place, because once again, they are a business and they're only doing affiliate programs with businesses. And I know not all of you may have businesses, but the purpose of this episode is to give everyone choices, is to give multiple tips to people that have businesses or people that don't have businesses, so that way they can see what's going to work out best for them, right? So in terms of affiliation, this is what we have: credit cards, Amazon, and Home Depot. Now we're going to come on this side and talk about people who have special skills, right? So the first thing, special skills. So one of the first things, or one of the platforms that you can actually leverage is Fiverr, or a platform that's called Upwork. In fact, I'm actually going to move over here because I think you can see me better. So Fiverr or Upwork. So let's say, for example, you know how to edit. Let's say you know how to draw logos and stuff like that, right? In fact, most of our team in Nova Rise was actually found through Upwork. We were looking for editors. We were looking for thumbnail creators, for those who are actually on the creative side. You can actually advertise your skill and you can get side projects here and there without having to leave your house. So let's say, for example, I have a really good friend of mine who actually resides in France, and she's a stay-at-home mom. So what she does is that she's very savvy with Adobe. She's very savvy at anything that's, design creation and stuff like that. So she created an account herself, actually through Etsy. So let me just add that here, through Etsy. And what she does is she creates logos for birthday parties. Now, I know this is perhaps not the best time to have a birthday party, but hear me out. This is just to give you an idea as to what you can actually do. So she's a stay-at-home mom, and her main thing was to be there for her son all the time, take him to school, help him with the homework. So because of the differences of hours between France and the US, she will sit down after her son has gone to bed and she will create all those logos. So I remember last time I visited her, she was actually creating a logo for a granny who was turning 70 years old. And so what she will do, she will create the design for people or for families to take that logo and put them into napkins or, birthday cone hats or birthday cups. And basically she will create that. She will send the family different versions and see which one they like. And once they approve that design, she will release it. And those families will actually take those designs and go ahead and just print it out and just have those designs readily available as part of their birthdays. So you can definitely do that. I know a lot of you who are watching me will probably have special skills better than what I can actually have. Some of you might know how to play guitars. Some of you are makeup artists, or some of you can teach a language all online, right? And all you have to do is just to advertise your skills in there. And after that, then you can decide how you can deliver the services, right? Through platforms like, let's say, for example, Skype or perhaps Zoom. And I've heard other people even doing it through WhatsApp, right? So hopefully I'm not butchering the name right here with my spelling. So you can actually leverage the technology, leverage the platform to even communicate with people without necessarily you having to be there, right? At the same time, some of you guys might be attorneys, some of you might be accountants, some of you might be general medicine doctors, right? Let's say you're not trying to diagnose whether someone has been exposed to the virus or not, but maybe if you can help out someone that has a common cold, you can actually treat them online. I actually have friends who are starting to do that, who are starting to check out some of the patients using Zoom, right? They sit down with them, they have an online consultation, and they start basically just asking them what kind of symptoms do they have, and this is something that is within their purview that they can actually treat. Then they go ahead and they send the prescription directly to the pharmacy, and then the pharmacy will take care of it, and that patient will walk over directly to the pharmacy without having to expose your health or the doctor's health, or without having to force that patient to come out of the house when they could perhaps be feeling weak, right? Another example of this is my accountant. She actually went online years ago, and I actually don't get to see her every single year. She has done my taxes for multiple years now, and all I do is just to scan everything, I send it out, and right before she is about to submit my taxes online, what she does, we have a conference call and we go over all the details. I explain her about what are my plans for the year, and we will have that meeting, that one-on-one consultation, all online, all over the phone, without the need to even step out of our house. Another way for you to make money at home is through platforms like Instagram and YouTube, right? Now, I know this is a little bit odd coming from a real estate channel, but I do get to see who actually subscribes to my channel. And I know that some of you already have over 1,000 subscribers, some of you have over 5,000 subscribers, and I'm really thankful the fact that I have followers pretty much from all different fields, right? And if you already met certain criteria from YouTube. So let's say, for example, YouTube allows you or gives you the opportunity to monetize your channel. Some of you create content for the sake of creating content because you enjoy it. Some of you are leveraging YouTube as a way to market your service, right? Maybe you are into filming, maybe you are into music creation, and some of you already have met the minimum requirement of having at least 1,000 subscribers and a minimum number of watch, right? If you have already met that criteria, you can actually start monetizing your channel and continue to do what you enjoy doing without having to worry, am I gonna get a job next? Where can I go to apply for a job? Do I have to go and apply for an Amazon because they seem to be the only company who are adding more jobs into their company when everyone is laying off people? So you don't have to worry about that anymore because you can find yourself a way to bring some money while you try to figure out what you want to do next and not have to worry about, hey, am I going to be able to put some food on my table, or can I even afford to pay rent, right? Another way to do that is through Instagram. I know a lot of people have done that, especially the influencers. If you have a certain number of people who are already following you, what you can do is to do the famously called shout outs, right? Let's say, for example, you're an artist, let's say you're a dancer and you're trying to get more subscribers to your own channel, and you have already built up a platform that, you know, it's for that same common interest, which is dancing. So you can actually give out a shout out to those who are trying to gain more followers, whether it's in their YouTube channel, whether it's in their Instagram channel, and you can charge daily for that post. I know depending on the type of content that you're trying to promote, some people charge $50 a day for a 24-hour post. Some people even charge $60 or $70 a day for a 24-hour post. It all depends on the field that you're in, and it also depends on the number of followers that you have. But that's definitely another way where you can actually do something from the comfort of your home without you having to step up and leveraging something that you are already interacting with, which is Instagram and YouTube. And the last tip that I have for you before we even jump into my computer is by leveraging services like Fund and Grow. And again, for those who don't know what Fund and Grow is, they are a done-for-you service that basically help real estate investors. They help business get access to unsecured credit, in this case, credit cards, but they're all commercial credit cards or business credit. Why is it important for you to get access to business credit? Because it's kept separate from your personal profile. So if you are a business owner, you are probably either been forced to close your business because that's what the law is demanding right now, or perhaps if you were able to keep your business open, you are probably experiencing some type of reduced traffic coming into your store, right? And that means you're either gonna have to lay off people or that you need to get access to capital. And I know that there are lenders out there who are actually offering loans for small businesses, but you still have to qualify for those. So assuming for whatever reason you do not qualify or you do not meet the criteria to get access to those loans, Fund and Grow can get you up to $250,000 in business credit. That is working capital for you to keep your business going. That's working capital for you to not have to fire your staff, because at the end of the day, you weight the weight on your shoulder now because you are the business owner. You're responsible for your staff. You're responsible to make sure that, hey, perhaps your staff has enough money to make month's ends, right? To meet the rent demands, to be able to even afford groceries for their families. And in order for you to do that, you need to have access to capital as well. So Fund and Grow is definitely a great way to go about it. And if you don't have a business, don't worry, because Fund and Grow also can help you set up that legal entity and get access to that insecure funding as well. So you can have enough to perhaps maybe even cover that mortgage payment, or perhaps to bring enough capital into your own household to even feed your family. And at the same time, you keep it separate from your personal profile, so that way it's not impacting your credit score. So these are all the tips. And if you're enjoying this content, do not forget to hit the like button right here so you can actually help this video rank and help other people get access to information of this kind so you can help them out as well. And without further ado, let's just jump right into my computer for now so I can show you a little bit about each and one of those platforms so you can do that yourself and you can navigate that yourself from the comfort of your home. Okay. And here we are inside my phone application. So I try to actually navigate through the website. And in fact, it's actually easier to find your referral link, at least for Chase, using the phone application. So let's say you're already logged in and you're inside your application for your credit card. So what you're going to do is scroll all the way down. And once you scroll all the way down, you're going to see a part that says refer friends. And once you click on the refer friends box, it's going to open up another window that it's going to indicate you can refer, reward, and repeat, and that you can actually earn up to $500 cash back per year just by simply inviting your friends. And once that you're here, all you got to do is either choose to send an email or invite now. So in this case, you're selecting the invite now. And once you hit that option, all you got to do is just to type in the name of the person that you want to send up that referral code. Call it your spouse, call it your friend, call it your family member, and they're going to get immediate access to that link and go ahead and apply for that credit card. They will receive an extra $200 cash back for participating, and you will receive a referral bonus point for simply referring your friends or anyone within your circle. And that's it for Chase. Another card that will allow you the flexibility to refer friends and earn reward points is the American Express. So all you gotta do, same thing, is to log into your application. And then once you're logged on to your application, assuming that you have an American Express card, you're gonna come into account and you're gonna be faced with a bunch of options. And what you'll do is to scroll all the way down, and then you're going to hit the options that says refer a friend. And all you got to do is just to click on the application, refer a friend, and then it allows you the option to choose what type of cards you want to refer your friends to or your family members to. In my case, I have multiple credit cards with American Express. Some of them are personal, some of them are business. If you happen to have both, feel free to refer the business cards as well. If you have only personal, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. You can still send the referral code, and all you have to do is to choose whether you want to send them via messenger or via email. And let's say in this case, I want to choose to send them via messenger, and it will just simply open up a text message. And all you got to do is just to simply type the phone number of the person you intend to send this link to. And then once they use your link, you can qualify to receive bonus points as well, thanks to that referral that you provided to your friends on behalf of American Express. So that's all I have in terms of American Express and Chase. And moving along, so let's move on to Amazon. And all you have to do is scroll all the way down. And don't worry, I'm going to give you the access to all of these links so that way you can access the sites right away. In the meantime, just focus your attention with me. So you're going to scroll all the way down, as I said, and you're going to pick the option to become an Amazon affiliate. So you're going to click on here and you're just simply going to open your account. And now we're inside my affiliate page. So a couple of things for you to keep in mind when open up your affiliate account with Amazon. One, you need to have a website. So make sure that you include your website if you already have one. If you don't have one, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. What you're gonna do is simply go into Facebook and create a Facebook group. You can call it whatever you want, you can name it whatever you want. And once that Facebook group is created, what you're gonna do, you're just simply gonna copy the link of your Facebook group and you're just gonna simply paste it in the account here in Amazon. So that's one thing for you to always keep in mind. The second thing that you need to keep in mind, in order for your account to stay active, you have to have at least 8 sales in a period of 180 days. If you don't manage to get at least 8 sales during the period of 180 days, Amazon is going to go ahead and close your account. So make sure you take care of that, so that way you don't have to deal with your account getting shut down. And this is fairly simple. So we are inside the product linking page in my Amazon Associates account, and this is in essence what you're going to do. So once you're inside here, you're just simply going to search for the product. You can type the name of the book or the name of whatever is it that you're trying to help your friends or your family, whatever product or household product that you're trying to get. In this case, we're using Audible membership as an example. So you're going to type in Audible membership here, and then you're just simply going to click go. And what's going to happen is that you're going to get access to the link right here. So this is the Audible membership, and all you gotta do here is come into the site where it says get link, and then you're gonna get access to the long link right here, or just simply select the shorter version. You're gonna copy this, right, and just send it over to your friends, or again, whoever is visiting your Facebook page, or just any friends or any family members that are looking to buy household items in the Amazon website, and you can just simply send the link their way, so that way you can make some money of items that they're planning to buy anyways. So moving along, that was Amazon. Now another page that you can take a look into is Fiverr right here. So let me just quickly zoom in so you can see it better. So Fiverr has all kinds of postings. So let's say, once again, you have a special skill. Let's say you can do video animations, or let's say you have a skill in music. You can actually teach some guitar classes online, or that you're actually good in writing and you're looking to help some kids with their college paper, or that you are looking to help someone learn how to write properly for their SATs. So you can actually market your services in pages like Fiverr. Another page that you can definitely leverage is Upwork right here. Let me just quickly zoom in. Like I said, through Upwork, that this is where we found our editor and our thumbnail creator. So you can actually look for talent right here. You can actually post for talent right here. So if you're looking to find someone, then you have options right here to choose from: web developing, mobile development, design, writing. All you got to do is just to simply just type what you're looking for. So let's say if I'm looking for an editor, then all I gotta do is just to type the word editor here, and a list of editors will appear here. So charging $35 an hour, we have a Elaine podcast editor. We have a video editor here charging $32 an hour, $35 an hour, and you can actually choose from where you want to do this, right? Are you located in the US? Maybe you're from overseas as well. I know I have subscribers are pretty much all over the world. So depending on where you are, Upwork is actually an international platform. So if you reside outside of the States, you can definitely post for an opening here as well. I'm pretty sure Fiverr is also international. They have multiple, as you can see, they do Dutch and also Espanol or Spanish for those who are Spanish speaker. So you can definitely post your services here. Now there's Etsy. This is another website. This is in fact the website I was telling you about, where my friend from France, she creates her artwork using Adobe, and then she just simply, releases the creation to people who were actually looking for a special logo for birthday parties. So this is kind of like the Amazon, but for arts and crafts, right? Anyone who is artsy, anyone who designs their own art, they create posters, they come here and they can actually post their services for sale. You can actually do that as well. Maybe you have a good eye for posters, or maybe there's something that you can help create, maybe some kind of like wall art. So if you are artsy, or maybe you have a store and now you're looking for ways to expand your business online because you had to close down your physical store, then this is one way for you to go about it. As you can see, we have anything from candle and essential oil burners. We have anything from something that's really artsy right here for those who want to have some time to connect with their families and actually play a table game. So this is definitely one of them. If you're looking for gifts, for those who are into natural beauty, DIY craft projects, personalized and custom jewelry, one of a kind gift ideas. So if you are craftsy, you're artistic, then this is the perfect page for you to come in and promote your products, promote your items, and make some side cash in addition to whatever you could be getting from Upworks or through Amazon in these times of crisis. And while I have you here, do not forget to hit the like button right now in order to help this channel rank, help this video rank, so that other people looking information of this kind can get access to it. And that is all I have for Etsy. So let's go ahead and move on to the last page I have. So this is the Notarize website, and this has a link of all the credit cards that I've been talking about or recommending throughout the videos and throughout all the content in my YouTube channel. But if you come to this site and you scroll all the way down, you're gonna find a link that's gonna take you directly to the page for Fund and Grow for those who are looking to apply for business credit and keep their debt separate from their personal name, and also have enough capital so that you can continue funding your business as well and take care of your staff. This is the site for Fund and Grow. All you got to do is just to click on the link as I showed you before, and voila, you're inside the landing page for Fund and Grow. And all you have to do is just to provide your first name, your last name, a contact phone number, include your credit score in here, whether it's below 620, between 620 to 720, or anything above 720, and a contact email. And Fund and Grow, it's actually pretty good in getting back to you. I will say somewhere between 24 to 72 hours, you should be hearing from them. And once they reach out to you, don't be afraid to ask as many questions as you can, because they're here to help you out. They're not going to be here to try to push a service on you if they see that that's something that you don't need. Their main goal is to ensure client satisfaction, and they're not going to try to sell you something, once again, that you don't need. And if it's something that you do need, they'll walk you through the options. But before anything, you have to be open with them and feel free to share with them anything you can in order for them to better assess your situation. And that's all I have in here in my computer screen, and I'll see you guys back outside. So that's it. I know the content was a little bit different than the usual real estate tips, but I figure this is a time of crisis, and a lot of you are overly concerned about what you can do financially and still be able to provide to your family. So hopefully some of these tips, although it might not be applicable for everyone, but I do hope that some might be useful, might be helpful to get you and your family moving forward and to get your business going forward in this time of crisis. So while I still have you here, if you have more additional questions or if you want to find out even more about Fund and Grow, I actually picked a video right here that you can actually check out yourself and learn more about the service. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.